welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and today I'm going to bring you my third installment of my 2020 garden update. And I'm expanding my garden this year, so it's going to be exciting because it's not going to be the exact same as last year. So I've got some seed cups started here, and they're already sprouting. I've got my squash and zucchini over here, which I'm not doing zucchini, but I do want to do a yellow squash. I had so much zucchini last year, quite frankly, I'll just get zucchini from my neighbor or my friend. So I've got, I started some seeds for a friend of mine that's too early to plant where he is, so I wanted to make sure he had some seeds. So I'm going to take you out and show you what we did. I've made an extension to one of the garden beds out of just really scrap cedar. And, well, I didn't do it, but I inspired it. And so I'm excited because it's going to end up to be my permanent herb bed. So I want perennial herbs in this bed. And in the meantime, I'll put some annual stuff in there until it fills up. All right, so I'm going to take you down there and show you everything how it's doing. And my experience at my favorite place to go get plants. I'll share a little bit. All right. Okay, so here we are. We're going, and I hope the wind does not give us fits. So since last week, look at all these onions that have popped up. These are all purple onions. So there'll be a small amount, but hey, I'll take what I can get, right? And over here, we have the tomato plants. One of them here is already trying to flower out. As you can see, we're getting flowers already. My radishes are all up, and I've thinned them out. Or for the most part, I do have a little bit more thinning back here to do, but as soon as they get up a little bit bigger. So all these tomato plants are doing awesome. And then these are the onions. These are yellow onions. They're doing great. They're all up or coming up too. And I got a bunch of garden soil. Okay, so this is what I did. And I've got, I killed the grass that's underneath there. Basically, you're going to choke it out with no light. So I've got cardboard down. That will decompose. That's what I put at the bottom of all my garden beds, and it works fantastic. So this is going to be my herb bed. I wasn't going to do a top rail on it, but I think it'll just look nicer if there's a little top rail. So we're probably going to end up putting a top rail on it, and that'll cover some of that scrap look. So it basically got pieced together and these are honest 2x6s. I will go ahead and stain these to match the box itself, and I'll probably put another coat of stain on top just to protect my cedar a little bit more. So the romaine lettuce is doing really good. You'll always have where you lose a couple leaves in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it'll just come back and be perfect. So I'm gonna get that dead stuff off of there. And yeah, so these are gonna be in a couple weeks, I'll be eating off these for sure. And look at how big that dill's gotten already. And here I am with no cucumbers. So my parsley's doing awesome. The celery right next to it that looks the same, it's doing amazing. I picked off the Swiss chard last night and put it in my pasta sauce, which, let me just tell you, it was delicious. It was absolutely delicious. And we've got some more of the romaine here. I did water last night. We're not going to need the water tonight. It's gonna rain, so that's why I'm out here now. These are all my peppers. They're doing good. And more tomatoes over here. I see another little flower going to be happening. Some more radishes. And I wasn't going to, but I think I am going to put a couple pole beans in here to trellis up on this bed frame, because pole beans don't take up that much room. So, okay, down we go. I do want another raised bed like this, for sure. Maybe two. I don't know. We were discussing that. Look how big this got in just a week. Guys, this Chinese cabbage, and I'm thinking I'm gonna pick some of the outer leaves and keep it away from my spinach, because my spinach is doing awesome too. This is organic slug bait that I've got, the pellets that you see. I don't want the slugs, and the slug season is upon us. I haven't seen any signs of them yet, but I don't want to. Swiss chard is doing absolutely beautiful, and more over there. And I've just keeping the seed pods picked back. Don't let them go to seed. And then down we go. And this is where I'm also going to add to this garden box, because it's kind of a odd shape. So on each end, from that right there over, just a nice big square we're going to add on, and it will be for my squash. I want to do a winter squash and a crookneck squash. So we've got Swiss chard. I did put some pole bean or bush beans in here. They're not poking out of the ground yet. One of them is right over there, right there. But that Swiss chard's still doing really good, and the rhubarb is coming back with a vengeance. Another pie is in the future. Yeah, see, it'll try to go to seed right here in the center, and I just keep that picked out of there. I don't want that to go to seed, so I'm gonna keep working on it, and I'm gonna get some more fresh Swiss chard starts going. So that's what's going on. I'm hoping. Oh, something blew off the deck here. A water bottle, and I wondered where that went. Okay, sorry. Okay. I guess I'll turn the camera around and get some pictures here. Okay, sorry. Sorry about all that movement. It's a beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees, and it's absolutely beautiful. I did want to tell you, I went to our local place where I like to buy plants, and they didn't have very much. I wanted some perennial herbs for that bed. They didn't have very much at all. They had a rosemary. I was kind of disappointed, and then the line was so long that I was like, I'm just going to start some herbs from seed and bring them along. And I've got some that did come back up in that pot that I'll take out of that pot and separate it and get that transplanted over there. Anyway, yeah, it was kind of a joke. I was like, there's 20 people in line, and I'm not that interested in buying 3 little annual herbs to wait in line that long. So these are kind of some of the things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be putting another little stain on my beds here so they look good, and keep them preserved. Oh, she's got a bone. and just enjoy it. So I'm going to get this all filled up, and I'll bring you back when I'm done for next week. So I hope it inspires you. Get outside and do some gardening. And if you've already got your stuff in, let me know what you've planted. Have you planted any new stuff this year? I'd love to hear about it. Bye.